Hey guys, this is my little Honda 3013 mower. That's a small little riding mower. 13 horsepower, single cylinder engine on here. I think it's kind of neat because if you look at how a Honda is built, you know, I think this is a stainless exhaust on it. You know, it's specially made to fit on here. This is a hydrostatic model. Belt drives the hydrostatic on here. Got a 38-inch deck. Now I think the 30 and 3013, I think it was carried over from the 3011, I'm thinking, because the 3011 was 11 horse with a 30-inch deck, and this is a 38. And the 3011, you could get it in a gear driven, some mechanical auto clutch like the 3813 has, or the hydrostatic. So I don't know if you can get these in the gear or not, but if you know, you can let me know in the comments. These are built from 1989 to 1992, so only 3 years. I think that's what happened to a lot of the Honda mowers over the years, is they kind of overbuilt them, over-engineered them, so their cost was so high that people couldn't justify spending 2 or 3 times for a mower when they could get one at, you know, Home Depot or Walmart for way less. But this is going to outlast any of those by far. You know, this being a 89, so how many years old? 30 years old already. Over that even. And this one I picked up running. I just rebuilt the carb on it, and I'll kind of show you how it works. So to start it, you gotta have the parking brake on, or it won't go. Or you gotta be on the seat. You start it with off the seat if the parking brake is on. If the parking brake's on, you try to move it, it'll beep at you. So you can go here. You can mow in any of these speeds, even the transport speed. Kind of weird driving these because it's like you can stretch your legs out. It's gonna keep your hand on the lever all the time. Back up real easy. You gauge the deck right here. I'll show you that. You gotta rev her up a little bit. That's clunking is just nuts. I got some nut trees here that sometimes the deck will pick them up. So if you're going along here, you push the brake, it'll actually push that to neutral. So if you get freaked out, you can just hit this and it'll stop you. It's kind of a nice little mower. I know it was one of their cheaper models, but it's pretty neat. You know, even you can even see how it's built. It's got, you know, even the tie rods are more like something they'd use on their four-wheelers. Just kind of built pretty good. It's fairly easy to service because you just pull the back up here and the seat goes up. You check your tranny fluid here. Battery's easy to get at. One thing on this thing is the fuel doesn't last long on it, but and what really wasn't made for a lot of big yards. Probably somebody in town that's got a smaller yard that don't want to run a push mower. You can adjust the seat down here. I think it's back as far as it goes, I think, yeah. I don't know if it ever had a lights option on it, but it's just a neat little thing. The price is right on it, so I picked it up. I actually bought this one at the same place I got my 4514. Yeah, I kind of showed you just adjust your deck here. Pretty straightforward. I usually cut mine in about 3 inches. 2.5 to 3. Yeah, that fuel tank capacity is only 0.66 gallons, US gallons. So that's why it runs out fairly quick. If I fill it, I could probably I don't think I'd do my whole lawn here, but I probably got, you know, 1.5 acres or so. It's got a little lever right here if you want to freewheel it, so you want to push it around. You just put that there. Otherwise, for it to drive, put it in that green slot. And I got the manual for it too, so it says it's an 89 according to the manual. I have to look up the serial number. The serial number is right here. I have to look it up and see what year it actually is. Oh, it's probably pretty close. That's probably what it is. Yeah, according to the manual, the book here, the engine is a GXV390. It's a 4-stroke. And yeah, the fuel tank's only 0.66 gallons. Mowing range speed is 3.3. So transport range, the fastest this thing goes is 4.7. And then reverse is 1.7. It's the fastest. It's got a 2-blade mower deck, I believe. This thing's metal. Yep, 2 blades on here. I didn't even get a chance to sharpen the blades and balance them yet on here. Probably a job for next year. But even here you can see this is like just high quality rods here, rod ends. Most anything Honda builds is well built.